It's been a while, hasn't it? I haven't seen your smiley faces for a while. Well, at least you, mine. Today I'm going to talk about getting your license renewed. Why do you ask, did I have to get mine renewed after only having it for a short time? Well, they put an expiration date of when my temporary visa was up, and most of you know from watching previous videos that we received our permanent visa or permanent residency just right before Christmas. So this video is actually a long time coming. I had a few people reach out to me asking about the process, and I wanted to get this out for them as soon as possible. However, there were some areas on the form with incorrect information as well as no communication asking to get it fixed. Let me explain. Okay, to be honest, this morning I've had a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders due to completing this process. It was a bit of a headache for me. There are two ways to renew your license. One, you can log into the Search Within website and make an appointment to go in and renew. I would like to let everyone know that the information that I say is for someone that is not here on a pensionado visa and not of retirement age. I'm just telling you what I did for my process. If you are of retirement age, and then you don't need an appointment and you can just walk right in. They usually have a separate line just for you. And also those over 70 must get a mental health check with your doctor as well for the renewal. The second option is to complete everything online and either pick up the license at the Search Within office of your choosing or have it delivered for an additional fee. I chose to go the latter route and get it delivered. I didn't want to travel into a city and have to deal with all that. I just figured it'd be easier to pay the $8 extra to have it delivered. So about a month ago, I went onto the Search Within site and went through the steps of completing the process, including an eye and vision test, sending them all the correct documents, paying the $40 and then paying the $8 separate for the delivery fee. So everything was pretty self-explanatory. However, I didn't read that they wanted a copy of my passport and a copy of my identification card. So I received an email stating that I needed to send them both. So once again, I uploaded my passport and then was going to upload the visa, but it wouldn't let me. You can only upload one file. It would only upload one file. So even though there are two separate buttons to click to upload, it would only let me do one. So I waited for them to send me yet another email back stating that what I needed to send them. So the third time it went through perfect. I received a message stating that I would receive a call on when to meet the courier with my new license. I waited and waited and waited. A week or so went by and still nothing. So I proceeded to message the Search Within main office. The first email stated that they needed my passport and ID numbers. So I sent an email back to them. Long story short, email after email being sent. About another week or more went by with these emails going back and forth. Turns out they needed a Panamanian phone number, which I originally provided my regular phone number instead from the States. I bought a SIM card a few months ago with a number, but we had never activated it. So I gave them that number and tried to activate the card. No bueno, no good. Went into the mobile office to see why, and it turns out the SIM cards expired. So new SIM card bought, and we are all good to go with a few other mishaps in there. We got home and I quickly let the search agent office know that the phone number I gave them was incorrect and hoped that they would relay the new number in time to the courier. So now I just waited, and which sucked because I needed to be by the phone, and yes, it is a cell phone, so I can take it wherever. But I heard that when the courier calls, he usually said he's 10 minutes away. So I kind of need to be 10 minutes away from my car and make sure I am prepared to be there when he called. So Monday came and went. Tuesday morning, the phone rang. I was so excited this morning, even though I had to cancel Golf League that morning, but it was worth it. I'm glad it was only a couple days. So if you do everything online, also make sure that you give them a Panamanian phone number. I now have my new license that's good for 4 years. And I think I'm going to wait for a while, even after I get my cedula, to renew the license again with the cedula number. Another thing checked off the list.